I wonder if you could jump, twist, and then like land on the sofa.
I used to do parkour loads when I was
Same.
younger, And it's like you watch like the Star people who are you all right?
Jesus Christ.
Stuck in your heads. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome back to Full Circle. How are you doing today, Dan?
I'm well. Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. We're back to back. We've decided we hate all the guests.
Yeah.
We don't like anyone that comes on this podcast. So we'd rather just have us two talking. As you can see, it's a bit of a different setup. Usually when there's two of us, we sat sofa and sofa, and there is a missing microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, welcome to the Full Circle Studio, Charlotte! Woo! The Queen has arrived. Woo!
Nervous, actually. This is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
Have you not?
Time.
That's a face reveal.
Have we recorded one at all and just not put one out? Or you haven't actually sat
No,
on the
I've
seat?
never
Charlotte's
been in front of the camera.
Usually, you guys will see me looking to the right and pointing over here. But we thought we may as well. You need to just pull that mic a bit closer to yourself, so it's a bit down like
Just
that.
want a bit of a drink.
But yeah, so we thought we'd get Charlotte in front of the camera. Why not? In her own words, to boost the views.
I've seen like 3 comments like, "Who's Charlotte?" I really want to see who Charlotte is, so I just thought, you know what?
Yeah.
How does it feel? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I'm nervous and excited. I like sitting behind the camera because then I can just sort of like doze off.
Well, last time when we had to re-record and we were rushing, we looked over halfway through, and
Right,
you
had
had your legs
feet
like
up,
crossed up
yeah.
in the air. It was a different environment in front of the camera for sure. You can put that there. That's what I usually do. Don't worry about the IR sign. Yeah, so we're all together. You've now seen all of our beautiful faces. You can judge in the comments who's the best looking and why is it me. Let's not do that. Let's not do that as a poll. I've got a great question for picking your song at the end, by the way, which I've told you guys before, but it's on theme with something that you guys can see right now if you're watching. What's that?
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Hold it up. Let's kick it off with things that have been going on recently in the old NCS sphere. We did our first ever Twitch demo drop live stream last Thursday, as of us recording this. So it'd be 2 weeks ago. Really good. I was getting so stressed just for the technical setups, and then I was like, how is it not working? And then you just put your hand under my laptop and I'm like, this will be why. And my laptop was on fire. It was like just overheating to the extreme. So then we turned it off, and actually we weren't even late at all. We were bang on the time that we were meant to be on. But yeah, that was really cool. We listened to some of your guys' demos, which were submitted through the Discord server is the place you want to be going for that. We put things up on Instagram stories as well, but just to stay like in breadth of all these different things that are going on.
Is the video still on Twitch? Because I haven't actually watched it.
You can get it.
yet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure in the Discord. If not, I'll do it. I'm pretty sure I'll put a link in where you guys can go and check. So if your demo is played out and you haven't seen it, because Twitch actually saves the videos, so we can probably maybe we set up a channel on the Discord that's just got them all in, so we can go and watch them. If you want to submit a demo, keep your eyes on the Discord server for those kind of announcements. There's 2 types of ways that we do it. We did the Twitch live one, and then we also just do like Discord hangouts, which are cool because you guys can like offer your opinion on tracks. Then we can you can send me them whilst you're in the call. It means that sort of if you're there's a chance that your demo is going to get played, which is really cool. But there was some really cool songs that we listened to on there. There was the Wiggers one that was fire.
I'm surprised we played that out because I think that was like a demo that we got.
Is it? Well, I mean, he sent it through the form.
Private. Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, no, it came through the form. I thought you were just outing me on air then.
Yeah,
you weren't meant to play that.
In the email.
No, that came through the form. As did all of them. And there was a Danny Yeager one that was really cool, if you remember that. And one from Sammy, who we got the voice note from last episode, Solek.
Yeah.
Which was really tight with Numi, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Numi, right?
I've actually been chatting with Numi. He's got some amazing music.
Seriously,
really cool stuff.
It's great that we spoke last week about the JJL thing. To the top. I think we played out some of that. But those kind of things are great. Like Numi from the On and On remix competition. It's just to be introduced to these people through just, I guess, the power of the internet, and then it ends up that they have a release. It's super cool. But that was really fun. On the subject of the On and On remix, I mean, this video's been around for
That was
ages,
a
and
real
you find,
shift that.
huh?
On the subject of the On and On remix.
Well, I mentioned Numi.
Yeah, okay.
That was great. But again, when I do a good transition, we need to not point it out.
I need, yeah.
Because it's like, oh, did you hear that? A really big ego boost. You found like I don't even know, like 6 months, a year ago, a video. See if you, you know what I'm about.
A video on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of this girl, her name's Sadie, I think, and she's like, the premise of it is my mom thinking I'm asleep and then coming in to check on me, and then it's her like lying on her bed, and the caption's like, which one's hers? It's the water slides one.
Yeah.
Top 10 most dangerous water slides, and it's got On and On in the background, and it's so true. Like that video, we posted it on our Instagram a few weeks back, and it absolutely popped
I
off.
think that's almost 1 million likes or around
Yeah.
1 million
I
likes.
think it's the biggest post we've ever had.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Easily. Easily.
Yeah, but it's so bang on. Like I was saying to you guys yesterday, like there's certain drops that when I hear, before I was even aware of what NCS was, from the ages of like 14 to
Yeah.
17, they just make me think of like certain videos on the internet, and those like it would be like the top 5 most dangerous animals in the world, and the thumbnail will be like a massive snake, like photoshopped really badly onto like a rhino's body. Have you seen those
Yes.
things? They're so jokes. It's like prime 2015.
I always
internet.
find those sort of tracks, like, you just know it because you've heard it a gazillion times. Like, there was that one example, which I think I've said it before, but it was Ark by Shipwreck and Zookeepers. I heard it in a video, and I remember saying to Billy, I was like, oh my God, have you heard this track? And then it was like, oh, that's an NCS track.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it, but I'd heard it a gazillion times.
Oh really? I saw Billy put an Instagram story up and was like, I think he was away or something. He was at a water park, and it was like, I heard this tune and was like, oh mad, like the Kygo sound's really coming back, and it turns out it was like one of the releases. It was Diviner's track. Yeah. I think that's the coolest thing about, like, one of my favorite things in music. I always do it when I go away. Is like it can really remind you of like a time or a space that you're in. Like I have certain albums or certain songs that when I listen to them will take me back to like a holiday I've been on, or like a time with my friends. And now I like do that actively. So if I go, like the last holiday I went on, I specifically played, I think whatever at the time the new Harry Styles album was. And then when I listen to that, it gives me like those memories of those times. Really nice. Do you have a song associated to a memory? Without getting too emotional this early into the episode. Also, Charlotte, now that you're in front of the camera, you've got to interject on me.
I do, but yeah, I'm waiting
You're a bit
for a
nervous.
conversation. No, I'm waiting for a conversation that I want to get involved
I thought you were
in.
gonna say that I care about.
No.
Have you got any, like, you know what I mean, like a
Yeah,
connection?
there's a song by Jai, Jyye.
Right.
I can't remember the name of the song though. I think it's got Brian something on it, but that's like that song for me is epic. Or like Galvanized by the you know what I'm on about.
I don't, but sure.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna pick
Galvanised.
us out in the comments
Yeah.
for not knowing that. I wanted to just ask, because I've got to do another good transition. Subject of Harry Styles. He's dropped a new album, right? Not really something that I don't think you guys too much will care about, but I've been running it up, man.
Oh, me too. I
Listen
love it.
so
I don't think
good.
I've listened to it.
It's
I might
really
have heard
good.
the tracks, but I haven't listened.
I saw him live as well.
What's your favourite track?
I like that cinema tune. It's like Daft Punk vibes.
Oh,
With like bass line, you want
nice.
bong, 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 bong. You can't play it out.
No, I'm obviously not. But
But it's like really funky. You got the
Daylight.
Oh yeah, that tune.
That's
nice.
a good one.
Yeah.
And Boyfriends.
Oh yeah, that's great. There was just, when I went to see him live, every time when he sang that song, just like everyone just pointed at any boy that was in the crowd and just like outed him. It's so good. What have we been listening to recently?
What have I been listening to recently? Actually, you know what I've really been running up in the gym is Patience by More Plastic, the new tune.
Oh, that's sick. The vocal's so fire on that.
Yeah, Vindon's just, sick. I really love that at the moment.
Yeah, I put on the caption when we did the release post for that of Vindon. I was like, it just like floats over it, and that is exactly what I feel like the vocal is for that. He's like so like effortless.
You write some funny captions.
I love. Do you not
Yeah.
like them? This feels
No,
like
I
I'm about to get.
No. Like the last Instagram caption, I was like, what?
Have you seen
The
like,
Vindon
Do
one.
you remember Pete's captions?
Oh, Pete was
used
so
to
good
do
at
them
it.
amazingly.
Articulate
Then
them,
I
yeah.
I took over them and I was like, More Plastic and Vindon's new track, Patience, out now. Like,
I think
just
I have
ended
a
up
good
doing
balance of like the readable, not too wordy.
Yeah.
Like I put Vindon effortlessly floats over punch production in all areas, courtesy of More Plastic. With energy from start to finish, Patience is a must listen.
Do you make that up on the day?
No.
No, so do you like...
Sam does everything in advance.
Pete used to do them all in a month in advance. So he'd
Oh
do
no, I'm
all-
doing these the week before. Yeah.
So he'd do 12 captions.
That's
a
difficult
month
to do
and just
because I
I
these
don't know
all
how
in
you
one
write
go.
like that.
Well, a lot of the times I have to listen to the track to like get a feel for what it is because it might be if I'd have said an airy vocal on that, it's just Vindon like completely just
Yeah.
spitting. It probably wouldn't have worked. But then sometimes like I do get a bit lazy and I'll just be like, today's release comes from or
Teams
something
up
like that.
with.
Yeah, I need to start with the teams up. Yeah. But yeah, there's been some good stuff recently. Arcade channel. We've launched a second 24/7 live stream. I mean, we've already got the first one on there. You can do the different commands. You can like songs, super cool. And yeah, we've got another one on there now, which if you want to use them in the background for your Twitch streams, for your YouTube videos, they're your place to go because it means you haven't got to go through and like copy and paste the whole channel. You can literally just stick the stream on in the background. It's so chilling. When we did our Twitch one the other day, I just had. Actually, I think I did actually have a playlist playing then that I've done on Spotify.
Right.
But in the background for I mean on our channel anyway, it's just 24/7 music, which is really cool. So make sure you guys go and check that out. Before we get in, hello?
Is that flickering for you, or is it just me?
It is flickering.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I was having a bit of a brain aneurysm then or something.
Oh, that would have been terrible. Live on the stream. Before we get into any demos and things, I think there's
Say
something.
demos every single time.
I do, don't
They're
I?
not demos, they're like full on ready.
I know, it's really bad, and it sounds terrible because these artists have produced these tracks. I'm going, it's still a bit of a demo. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we might put it out.
Yeah.
Before we get into any releases that we've had and upcoming releases, there's a topic we really need to touch on, which has taken the internet by storm in the past few months. Has rejuvenated what I mean already a classic, massive NCS tune. The Turi it meme. I mean,
You were talking about something else.
what do you think I was
I
going
thought
to
you were
say?
talking about Stranger Things. I was like, wait, we're
I
on
will
Stranger
get into
Things?
Stranger Things. Don't
Okay.
worry. I need. That's the next viral thing to discuss.
Yeah, Turi Pip.
I mean, as far as NCS goes, it's hilarious.
It's just ridiculous.
Do you understand that meme? Do you get it?
do now. I didn't get it at the start.
Because I find that kind of stuff hilarious. Like, it really
But there's
does make me
also
laugh.
JPB High also has the same like type of meme.
Oh really?
Like people are making it like fun of
What
the vocals
is it?
almost.
It's like it's so bad of a meme that it's funny.
That's the point.
It's like when a bad joke is
Yeah.
so bad it actually.
It's
funny.
literally that. So
Yeah.
it's in the same realm as there's a meme about the Morbius film that came out, which categorically, which collectively the Morbius film wasn't greatly received. But then the internet tuned up and has started a petition to get a Morbius 2 film made, and all these things like it's Morbin time. It's just like stupid. There's another one that's. This girl, bless her, is like singing. She's like singing this TikTok, and I can't remember exactly what it is. And then it cuts to that same dog that's on the Turi Pip Pip meme, and it's got Calvin Harris, but it's like when I met you in the summer, but all is like one word.
Yeah.
It's like honest to God, when that Calvin Harris one, like me and the lads were crying at it. Like I don't know, I can't explain why it's hilarious. It just is.
I could imagine some like NCS memes being around the genre color, as in it'd be like one of us like going like that, and it says "This is house," but it's like quite clearly a dubstep song.
You're giving like all the Discord people an idea here.
Yeah, well,
Someone
just
someone
do it of
screenshot that frame then when Dan had his thumb in the air and make that exactly.
this
And
is
I'd like to
house,
see it in
but
the
it's
channel.
like a dubstep song.
Yeah. But no, Turi Pip Pip, insane. We've done the slow and sped up things for that tune. I mean, some of the comments that are on it are so funny. I've screenshotted a few because I think it's just worth like saying. First of all, electro-light commented on it and was like, can't believe it's taken 8 years for you all to realise the true lyrics. Turi Ip Ip Ip. But it does sound like that's fair.
Yeah.
Turi Ip Ip Ip. Joseph 23 said, this is so good, said, As a child, I didn't understand these lyrics, but little did I know, 8 years later, I'd finally acknowledge the absolute magnificentness of this beautiful song. This is truly life-changing. I couldn't possibly continue my life without knowing this glorious information. Turi, ip, ip, ip. But that comment there is the same as like the Morbius ones.
Yeah.
Like there's, I don't know if you've seen. There's loads of comments about Morbius on that upload.
Which
On the symbolism original upload.
Yeah.
There's like one. Apologies, can't remember who it is, but a load of people put the same thing anyway. It was like this. I can't wait to hear this song featured in Morbius 2. It's Morbin time. It's so stupid. There was one from Mag Cope who said, "The lines Turi and ip 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 move me to tears. What a meaningful hope it has attached to that." That makes this song special to all of those, if not all those around the world. This song definitely deserves an Oscar. The thing is, it genuinely is a banger, and it has that nostalgia factor. I think that's again what I was saying earlier. Like, when I hear that song before even the meme like made it resurface, like it does take me back to a certain, like literally 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, when would that be released? 8 years?
Not
Quick
8
maths?
years ago. I think it was. I feel
I'm
like
guessing 6. 7.
I'm gonna say this was 2013-ish.
So that would be 8.
I presume it is 8 years because
That'd be
all the
nice.
comments are. It's 8 years ago because that's the point of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, you said 8
electro-light
years
said,
ago,
yeah,
yeah.
8 years. I mean, do you reckon, Dan, do you reckon we can just play it really quick, just for the nostalgia's sake? And maybe I'll like, someone, Flusknar commented, what a great song from 2014. Surely 8 years later it won't get a million. It's just the power of the internet, man.
The thing is, though, we'll never now not hear it.
Yeah, no,
Well, I presume electro-light, that's just a synth. He hasn't like, there's no, there isn't a lyric there. But now in my head, there it definitely is.
Well, I did a lyric video for it, so now I just can never.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did one on the NCS lyrics. Did you not see
What?
that?
Just the
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like, so iconic, man.
Honestly, you could have that on a T-shirt. Turi, ip, ip, ip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some merch ideas.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, it's so great. I just think like we're always having discussions when it comes to like how can we promote songs, like what can we do for socials about what is it that's going to give these things the biggest reach. You right there?
Yeah.
Just have a little. Oh, there you go. And you just like the organic growth of things you can't compete with. Like there is no way us electro-light would have had any idea that this would have come out.
Presumably, one person just one day made that meme and thought that's funny.
I imagine it's real these kind of things because that's like proper internet power. Like it's different to like a Drake dancing meme. It's like really like deep cuts of Reddit and like Discord servers, like the real internet, what I consider like proper internet. But it's just mad how these things tend to resurface. I find it crazy. Do you want to play some tracks?
I'm eager to.
Yeah, you're
Very,
okay then.
very
It's
eager
itching.
to.
All right, cool.
so you're gonna play the tracks that have come out this week?
I can play
first?
the tracks that have come out this week, which are.
Well, this is my favourite bit to see how long Dan can carry the gap between and playing a track.
R being when this episode comes out, we've got Leotech Sunrise.
I don't know if I heard this song. Turi, Turi.
SoundCloud is just very hard.
Oh, by the way,
You have to
RW
search.
No, it's private.
for I said last episode that we did, we tried to play out RW's voice note and it wouldn't work, so I've got it here.
Cool.
So we can answer that.
This is Leotech Sunrise.
That's sick.
I love the sub like 808. Really
yeah.
nice. Then we have tomorrow Zach Mercer Caravan.
If you guys don't know, like, I mean, it's
We
definitely very
pre-record,
obvious. We
yeah.
record these, like, we're not always bang on the week of when
Yeah.
the songs are.
Yeah.
So it means that sometimes we have to try and think in our brain. It seems like an easy job to do, but it does really confuse me, so I'm glad I'm not the one playing it. Who's this, sorry?
Zach Mercy and Caravan Nobody.
Zach Mercy's on a mad run as well.
Yeah.
There's been some serious, like runs this year from a few
Zach
artists.
Mercy, Raptures.
Arcando, Shire.
Yeah. Shire's. There we go.
Aria and Born.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, fast forward this a bit.
Vocal stick on.
Or Aria. I think it's Aria.
I see trees ripped from the ground.
Yeah.
The quality of the production is genuinely insane in the artists that release. Like, I mean, I think that you have some knowledge when it comes to music. I think I have like a 10% drip drab. Charlotte, I don't know how much you're working with, apart from
-5.
-5.
but it is like it's an incredible talent to be able to produce like to that level. Like, especially when you're the artist producer. Like, a lot of people that maybe aren't as interested in music as we are would be like, let's take a Dua Lipa track and be like, oh, Dua Lipa's so good. But there's so much more. I mean, she's brilliant, but there's so much more that go into the creation of that track and the soundscape and everything. So when you're a producer artist, it's a super flex to be able to make something that good.
Then we've got another More Plastic tune, which is
Hey,
within a few weeks we've got more Plastic.
it seems like if there's that much, we might need to do some recycling. There's that more plastic.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Don't we have 4 tracks? Oh, no, it's 4 tracks this week, isn't it?
And next week.
Is it funk this week or is it high?
This week or this week?
This week, like when when it comes out.
This is heavy.
The week beginning the 4th, she's talking about.
The week beginning the 4th is that More Plastic tune on the Friday, and then Jonathan Dioma, we're releasing the original
When's
demo.
Rosie Hell go now?
It's already out.
It's coming. It's out the week prior.
Yeah, we're just
Oh
confusing
God!
them now, aren't we?
Now,
Yeah.
just enjoy the music.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the music.
And then-
To be honest, you lot will know the schedule anyway.
Yeah, they
it's
already know it.
pointless.
Yeah.
They know what's coming out for the next 5 years.
we don't
We
even
haven't
need to
signed
say
tracks
who
and they've got
is,
it.
it'll
Yeah.
they'll just know. And then some upcoming tracks that we've got.
What was the Dioma thing though? I'm curious.
Let me.
You know how much of a fan of Jonathan I am. I wonder if he knows me.
It's just the demo version.
So
of
basically,
Oh, Claire.
we found the track on TikTok when he made a TikTok of him making the song.
Yeah.
And then he turned it into a full-on song and produced it on the computer. But most of this is on an analog synth.
Yeah, he
You'll
does
hear it.
loads of stuff with synths, right?
So this is an actual analog synth.
And
whereas-
Jack Black used this version,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, so this is the original before reproducing.
Yeah.
So it's all live then, this?
Yeah.
That's nuts, man. It's so French, that
Yeah.
sound. Is the tempo quicker for the original? The actual
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good. I love Jonathan.
No, I want more Jonathan. We've only had 2, haven't we? Has he released anything
Just
else?
love that sound. I think he has released one track.
Two with us.
No,
But how
Post.
many more?
Right, that's some
Yeah.
of the releases. Yeah, I just love this like really Justice vibes. I've said this so many times, but it's just great. Smashed it.
And then some more upcoming tracks. The SoundCloud's looking a bit bare, you know. I'm struggling to find any more upcoming tracks
I'm
that haven't already
surprised at that.
played. Yeah, I've played all of these.
Well, that's all right. You can play them again.
Well, there's Plague Spirit, which I think I might have played this one.
Oh, that's cute, drop. I like that. I feel like this glitchy sound's really getting popular.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, someone needs to tell me what the word is. I don't think it's syncopation.
I was going to say.
What's the word for like? I always go on about it when there's like a gap. So it's like then that drop was like boom, boom,
Yeah.
silence. Like what is it? It's almost like Mario-y. Do you know what I mean? That's definitely not the word for it. Yeah, it's a Mario-y drop. Someone in the comments let me know what the technique is that makes that like the almost glitchy sound.
I'm going to play one more as well, which I'm really excited for this
I
one.
do think it's syncopated.
It might be.
Is it actually?
Well, so the definition of syncopated is characterized by displaced beats or accent so that the strong beats are weak and vice versa.
That sounds right. Someone let me know if that's right.
All right, you got to guess who this is.
Give them the whole track, why don't you?
As in, do we
I'll
know?
fast forward it.
Shire?
Oh, that's 100%. Oh, right. Abstract.
No,
It's not Shire. On the vocal.
Perk.
no,
Oh, I do know this is, you know.
Is it Raptures?
nope.
Nah. Oh, you know, I actually do know. Can you give me the first letter?
Digest?
First letter. First letter of the name.
Oh, just play that bit of the vocal again.
I'll say Daddy.
Oh, that's Popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
yeah.
knew that there was a signature sound in that
Yeah.
drop. I was trying to find who it was. Some serious tunes there. Do you want to pass me over that real quick?
Do you want me to unplug it?
Yeah, please. Just so I'll play out. Last episode, if you guys were watching, we played out some voice notes. There's a channel on the Discord that's podcast questions. I'm going in there all the time if we're struggling for content, and also because you guys, it's good that we can talk about things that you guys want to hear. Put any questions that you've got in there, and if you want to, can speak to the mods about how we can do some kind of like voice notey thing, because I want to play out at least one voice note from one of you guys in the community. This is RW's from last week. Let's hope that's not too loud.
You guys, how are you?
Good.
My question would be, what's it like working for NCS?
Okay. I think we have spoke about this before. What
Yeah.
a little bit what it's
It's
like.
horrible. Recommend
awful.
to anyone.
Yeah, Charlotte's actually been forced to sit on the sofa today against
Yeah,
the
why
wall.
don't you say that, actually? Because you're the guest for today.
I mean, that's very putting me on the spot, but
It's almost as if you're on here to answer that question.
I love it. I think you can get involved. Like I say this all the time. Like you can get involved in so many aspects. It's just quite a fun environment to be in.
Yeah, I think like when you guys see us talking on the podcast and like chatting, there's actually a lot of that kind of stuff off camera as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot of the like when we spitballing ideas, you hear us go, oh, like this. Like there's a lot of those sort of maybe questions of what we can do with like the label, what things we can do on socials,
Yeah, it's
ideas for
constantly
releases.
like ideas and creative. and-
I'd say there's so many like opportunities for us because we've got an audience. We've got opportunities to kind of try lots of different things out, but I think that's also a bit daunting as well.
Yeah.
Like it is a bit like, you know, oh, are we sure that the audience will like this?
Yeah,
like there's
exactly.
an element of we can try lots of things out, but
I think where that's again is where this and the Discord server are so useful, because you guys can, if you're not, I mean, you're super open to saying if you're not happy with something on an upload, or like if you aren't keen on a background, what you think about the visualizer, even just opinions of tracks and things coming out. It's good to have a two-way street, I think. All right, cool. A few questions from the server, and then I wanna get onto my. I'm just really excited to talk about Stranger Things. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys are keeping up with Stranger Things, please let me know, and let me know your theories. I need to know theories. Although by the time this is out, the last 2 episodes will have dropped.
oh,
but-
will it?
yeah, they will have.
Ooh, okay.
Oh man, so good. Your friendly neighborhood dog has asked, "What are our favorite backgrounds / the best backgrounds that we've had on NCS?" Good question. I mean, I can't point out one specifically.
I think it's got to be like the tent ones for me.
What they're like classics.
Yeah.
You love
The
those.
glowing
You
tent.
personally.
You
love
know,
those.
I like
Oh, you
the
do?
glowing
Okay,
tent ones.
right.
I like the more abstract arty ones, like the moving things, like you know,
They
like
can be a bit over the top though.
yeah.
Sometimes,
I
for
think
sure.
there's a mix upload or maybe a Coven upload that has like an animated background that I really like.
I quite like the one you did the other day, which was like Raptures. Was it Raptures like Sam? No, was it Zach Mercer?
Zach Mercer.
Zach
that
Mercer
was
was
the
the
samurai
Yeah.
guy.
I quite like that one.
My favourite one is the one that I did for the VIP of If Found.
Have a look.
In the night.
Dead of Night.
Dead of Night.
sorry.
because
was
it was
it
lightning in the
his-
background.
Oh, that's when
Then
it
the
hit.
lightning bolt hit
That was
the
cool.
visualizer.
Yeah,
Then
it-
also the visualizer powered up
But
on the
also,
second
he
part of
did
the drop.
say background, not full.
Okay,
video.
actual second answer will then be
Do you guys like? Do
Matterfucker.
you guys like when the background's in? Because I think that's probably the only time you've done that, right? Made it interact.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is
So
a
no people
cool
notice that.
background, but
Matterfucker by Unknown Brain. It was the first time I used plants in the background.
Oh, I love a
haven't used
plant.
that- I haven't used that in ages.
Yeah, plants are
They're
cool,
really
man. Let's
nice.
get some nature in there. I think that the nature and the visualizer combo looks really cool.
Mm.
It's like it's breathing.
Yeah.
Elmalg has asked, what artist do we want to return to NCS the most? So people that we've had released that we maybe haven't got one
there's-
signed up in the schedule.
there's probably a few. But Jonathan's definitely
Oh,
one.
I'd love Jonathan
Yeah.
to come back. Ellis can come back.
No, I'm not.
I think it'll be a meme if Ellis releases at this point. We'll just talk about him all the time. I love when we get like a really a cool vocalist. Like
Oh, Oblivion
yeah,
and
Oblivion.
Riel. I really want to collab with those two again.
I love Oblivion. I think she's so sick. I loved when Neona did their releases.
Yeah.
Love to get some more from them. Every time Abstract returns, he's good.
Yeah.
But although Abstract did release recently, didn't he?
I'm trying to think of like who hasn't been around for a few years.
I mean, to be honest, we say that. Sorry to interrupt, but I mean, if we'd have read this question out 2 podcasts ago, we had Ehide and Tetric Space after
Yeah.
5 and 8 years return.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any for you, Dan?
Ooh, I reckon. Love to see Unknown Brain return. That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. They had Ayaz on one of their tunes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Shire's on that one as well. Pretty sure.
Mm.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, let us know in the comments who do you guys like to see back on NCS. Amit Harnareen. I've said that completely wrong. Hanareen. That sounds better. Can we do a tour of the NCS house? Is what they put in. And I love that.
house.
I love that. I love the idea that there's a.
I actually loved the idea of having an NCS house.
I think Monster
but-
Camp.
Yeah, you did.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
went into it. I was like, oh, imagine if we all like lived together.
I
and
just
we had,
think-
like, a
But
cool,
if
like,
we actually
That could
live
go
together,
so wrong.
first of all, like that means that we're gonna have to constantly be creating content like every single second of the day.
Great.
Which I know you'd love, but
It's not
I
healthy
can't-
because
it's
like,
not healthy
no
at
one would
all.
ever stop working.
no, it wouldn't even be that. Because if I lived with you two, knowing the amount that you guys would do outside of your hours of work, like I mean you especially, just nuts. I would like really, I would really struggle because I'd be like, if I wanted to sit and watch Stranger Things and I look to my right and you're archiving emails in front, I'd be stressed
Yeah,
out.
no, I think we would constantly be.
It would be full on, yeah.
And I think it's fine because a lot of it's creative anyway. But like, for instance, if we hang out for a day, like all we do is talk about work.
Yeah, we discussed this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone here knows that you two are related. But we actually said that on the first podcast. But you were saying the other day that outside of work, I'm like, what do you talk about as brother and sister? And you're like, work. Yeah. Like, oh right, yeah, cool.
Yeah, literally just work.
That's so funny. Yeah, we don't have a house. Are there any famous YouTubers that have used your music? If so, who are they? That was from Obex
Ooh.
Code.
More like, if so, who hasn't?
Oi! Come on, we're everywhere, baby.
Um,
We did the JP video on Arcade of him reacting to a few different videos. The people that
Mr.
used
Beast
it.
is probably the biggest from what I remember.
What tune did he use? Do we know?
No, not off the top of my
Isn't
head.
there like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Jeffree Star,
Yeah, Chris MD, the Sideman.
Will Smith?
Chris MD loves it, man. He used the Everett
Kim
Maxwell tune.
Kardashian and Paris Hilton, which I thought was such
That's-
a rogue
Yeah, they're like
choice.
What was that? When was that?
So I was scrolling down Instagram, and this was like years ago, and I clicked on Kim Kardashian's like new campaign for like her new Skims launch, and it was with Paris Hilton, and I clicked on it, and I was like scrolling through, and all of a sudden I heard one of the NCS tracks, and I was like, "There's no
was it on
way."
YouTube? What's it? Oh,
On Instagram, and I was like, "There's no way that this is NCS." So I literally I must have played it like 12 times, like back and forth. Like, is this NCS?
I think you were also like, oh, can you play it on your phone, Dan? Because it might be it's just playing on my phone. It's like,
And like I was like, I'm just so confused. So then I sent it into the NCS group chat at the time, and like everyone, it was just so
That's nuts.
random. And
Nuts,
she
yeah.
used about like 5 or 6 NCS tracks.
Her team's definitely done that like copyright-free music search.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star's used our music as well, right?
Yeah, Jeffree Star always uses
Road to
music.
Shore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some classics. I know Roadshaw, when he was doing his Twitch streams in lockdown, it was just constant NCS in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
There's been a lot. I really want to get onto Stranger Things. Will we ever see a video where the circle color changed, like Heartless from Roma KR? I think that was in a campaign at a very specific time. We definitely
That was
not
also a
against it.
song that changed genres.
So much,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I don't think we've had a song that's done that other than go like drum step to drum and bass, which I think is quite natural.
Yeah, I think it's that one was it was really juxtaposed, all the different drops, like, and because it was part of NCS 10, there was, I guess we wouldn't be against it, but that one was super obvious reason to do it. All right, so you've seen Stranger Things.
I have.
Have you
yeah.
seen season 4?
The latest season?
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
No.
Have you watched any of it ever?
It's too fantasy for me.
Charlotte only likes
Yeah.
like real stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I love my favorite.
Murder and
My
all that.
favorite genre is based on a true story.
She loves The Big Short.
Yeah.
So in this series of Stranger Things, which is honestly one of my favorite series of TV that I've watched, this one specifically, there's the bad guy in it, Vecna. If you haven't seen it, spoilers. Don't listen to me for the time being. He takes his victims, right, and he does horrible things. He breaks their bones, they die. But the kids in it realise that if you play music, it can like connect to like your subconscious and help you and free you from
This
his
is
like
a very good
grasp.
segment. It's a very good segment.
And there was a meme that went round because Max, the character in it who gets trapped, her favourite song is Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. Banger, by the way.
Yeah.
I'd like to know in the comments, if you guys watch Stranger Things, did you know the song Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush prior to Stranger
Do
Things?
you guys?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I heard it on TikTok.
You'd know-
Apparently, it wasn't on TikTok before.
No, the trend comes from
Yeah.
Stranger Things. But yeah, so she plays Running Up the Hill and it gives her like the ability and power to escape. She gets free. So there was then a big trend that was like, I would play Cardi B's WAP to free me from Vecna's curse, or like all these things. So I think, without stealing your segment today, Charlotte,
It's all right.
as you're the guest, question for today should be, what NCS song would you play to free you from Vecna's grasp? And what I would say is this: usually there's like if we do one about skiing or a rocket taking off or getting ready for a fight, there's usually a bit of a feeling around it, like, okay, this one needs to be a bit more down tempo, it needs to be funky, whatever. Whereas for Vecna, it can be anything.
Well, I'm gonna say one, and then you can tell me if I can say it or not. Cartoon on and on.
Yeah, go on, just let her have it.
I
Why
feel
not?
like that would be the one that I would pick. Genuinely, I'm not just picking it to be the winner.
So he's like got you like this, you're getting grasped and killed, and then it's gonna save you as the drop hits.
I suppose the other one is quite uplifting as well.
Yeah, do you want to speak in the mic?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it is great. 'Cause to be fair, when she's reminiscing,
Well, that's
It's-
what
it-
that's,
she-
I
that's
don't
what
really
she
understand
does.
the meme. I'm thinking.
no, that's what happens. She
that,
goes through
yeah.
like her good memories. Dan, do you have one?
I can make one up.
That's usually how it works. Yeah.
I think that I would probably do this one. Royalty, Exard Neone, and the Maestro Drives. So I'm not adding context, but I am.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm being listed. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do. Considering that's two pretty big hitters, I'm gonna try and compete this. I'm gonna do Heroes tonight.
Oh God, this is gonna be a hard.
It's gonna be a tough one. You guys have got your work cut out because there's three big tunes there. Because it's the nostalgia thing. I don't want to get context.
You're doing this like with your fist while you.
Well, it's so funny because I'm just picturing Max running in that scene right now, and those three songs are great and definitely would save you from Vecna, but it doesn't hit as well as Kate Bush is running up that hill in that moment.
Yeah.
Have you got? It will be out by now. Have you got any theories for what's going to happen One character's gonna die. That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
I think
I've seen
Steve's
that
the
in the
goner, and I don't want him to be, but I think he is.
Is Steve the guy with the guitar?
Nah,
No.
that's Eddie. Steve's like the cool guy, babysitter. Love Steve. He's a bit like me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No, I've no idea what's going to happen, to be
I'm
honest.
so excited
Could
for
the
it.
monster die?
Yeah,
The monster will die.
The monster
sure.
will die.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Well, then.
It was funny earlier because you guys were talking about Stranger Things prior to the podcast, and Shah was like, "Okay, so does the monster turn me upside down then?" or something.
You said something about turning upside
the
down.
other dimension's called the upside down.
Well,
upside
That's what
down.
it is,
I don't know this.
I've been watching so many videos of it, like the practical effects, how they did everything is incredible. Like
Yeah.
it's really worth a watch. But tell you what else worth a watch. Full Circle. Bit of self promo.
Should we just leave it there?
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed seeing Charlotte's face for the first time.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's end it on that.
Check out the Discord server. Put your comments in the podcast questions section. We'll figure out a thing with the voice notes so you guys can send things in as well. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled in the NCS sphere for more things
Sphere.
music. I feel like I'm a Radio 1 DJ. We'll see you next time on Full Circle.
Bye now.
Bye everyone.